Hi, I'm Alex and I'm back and I'm going to help you break down standing separate leg stretching pose. Dandayamana Bipaktapada Paschimottanasana. This posture is probably one of my favorites because my body needs it so much. It's a very, very deep stretch for the legs, and often I do a lot of cycling, running sometimes, and gym and lifting and squatting, and I find my legs can be really tight. So this one always helps me find a lot of relief and length and strength. It's a very interesting posture. We're gonna go back to the theme from in Half Moon in hands to feet pose, when we were talking about how we're gonna use our own strength to create more flexibility. So that is the great thing about yoga. The object of your focus is your own self. A lot of times in other exercises, the objective is always outside. For example, when you play basketball, your objective is you need to get the ball in the hoop. And at the end of the day, what does getting the ball in the hoop do for you? A lot of entertainment, a lot of satisfaction, but at the end of the day, if you can make that objective your own body, you're putting all your effort, your concentration, your time, and your healing power back into your own body. So at the end of the day, when you finish your practice, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna look better, and you can live a long, healthy, happy life. So let me demonstrate one time, and then we'll break it down further in detail. For this posture, I'm gonna turn my back towards you, and so you can see both sides. So, this posture, when you're doing it, take your time, always remember technique. Let's break down the technique first. So you're gonna step out to the side and bring your arms parallel to the floor. Also practice your transitioning too. So you're gonna bring your arms over your head. Take a deep breath, exhale, right foot out to the right and arms down at the same time, parallel to the floor. Then make sure your two heels are in one line. So already the posture is beginning by setting up the posture. Two heels in one line, so make sure not one in the front or in the back. Toes a little bit turned in. Stretch your arms out, so opening up your chest and your rib cage. Keep your chin forward and slowly bring your body down front side. Already you're gonna feel stretching in your legs and maybe in your spine. Once you're down on the floor, reach down and grab your heels. So, stepping on your fingertips. So remember in hands to feet pose, our hands were like this on the back, right? But this one, I want you to grab from the side. So the thumbs are also included with the grip, touching with your index finger like this. If you can't grab your heel, it's okay to grab the sides of your feet. So you might find in the beginning, it might look like this, or maybe even you grab your big toe because you're too tight. But don't worry, it's okay. Slowly you can grab more and more and more until you can step on your hands and your fingers like this. Why do you need to step on your hands and your fingers? Is because you're gonna use your strength. You're gonna use your hands as a hook right now to pull on your heels, and using your strength, you're gonna stretch your body 360 degrees. If you cannot grab your heels, just work like this, but see if you can get your legs straight. But say you can grab your heels, the next step is I want you to learn how to, so your arms are like this, pull so that your arms are bent, and you're gonna start using your biceps, everything, your whole latissimus dorsi here, you're pulling, kind of like a pull-up, you're pulling on your heels. And then keep your legs straight, knees locked. Remember we've talked about this technique before, thighs contracted, kneecap lifted up, and you're going to feel deep stretching here in the back of your legs. And then slowly, as you pull more and more, you're going to feel the stretching in your hips, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, until your whole body is stretching 360 degrees from your coccyx towards your feet, your coccyx towards your neck. Even your neck is stretching. So as you saw just now in the posture, when my head was slowly going down further as I pulled more and more until my forehead, top of the head was on the floor, then my whole spine, every single joint, vertebrae was stretching down towards the floor at the same time while my legs were stretching. So in principle, it's very similar to hands to feet pose, but this one, the legs are separated apart so that you can get a different stretch in the different part of the legs. So if you can do that part, the next part I want you to focus on is the positioning of your legs. If you're pulling here and you can't touch your forehead onto the floor, slowly separate your feet wider and wider and wider so you create a shorter distance between your lower body and the floor, so eventually you'll touch. But if you can touch easy, and there are people out there who will touch easy, try to bring your feet in closer. For example, if I do it with my feet this close, you will see the distance from my head to the floor is much longer than like this. So you have to practice with your own bodies, where your body is at. Everyone is at a different place. So let me show you one more time how to do this when you're down there. Like this, stepping on your heels and stretching like this. So now that you've got that down, the next thing I want you to bear in mind is patience. How to learn how to stay in the posture for a long period of time. Because your body sometimes needs a longer period of time to open up. The muscle here, like your leg, once you put it there for the first 10 seconds, it's kind of like in shock. It's like, oh my God, what are you doing to me? I'm in so much pain. I want to get out of this as much as possible. And our natural instinct is to stop and to come out. So as you practice your deep breathing through the nose, in and out, calming your mind, telling your mind to chill out, don't worry, just observe what's going on. Feel how your body's feeling. And then once your mind can control your body and your muscles to relax a little bit, you will find in the state of tightness, it will slowly be, okay, I can accept this. And then slowly it will start to stretch and change. And this whole process can be very powerful. When you have control of your body like this, at any time, you can even change how your whole state of being is. So yoga is a practice of keeping cool. But if you learn how to be calm in your stretch through your breath, you can apply this skill to anything. So you're late to work, you're late to a meeting, or you're going for an audition or something and there's traffic. But if your mind is calm in tough situations, keeping your peace, that's how you can find great stillness in life as well. So this is a great posture to find that experience. So remember, deep breathing, keep your body calm, and give your body time to adapt to this posture. Hold for about a minute with the calm breathing. And the final tip I want to share is inhale, full lungs, deep breathing, and on the exhale, pull. So you're moving with your breath. Let me try one more time for you. This time I'm going to face this way so you can see the legs muscle stretching, and try to observe and see what's happening. So setup. The setup takes a lot of time. Okay, I'm ready to pull now. Knees locked, head forward. Pull. I'm slowly separating my legs wider and wider. Breathing, holding it. It's very uncomfortable right now in my legs, but try to be calm. And you'll find the more calm you are, different parts of your body will loosen up. My hips are starting to loosen now. My lower spine is starting to stretch. So I'm touching easy. So what I should do is I should close my legs a little bit create a deeper stretch for my spine, and see if I can repeat the process again so my spine can get longer. Okay, kind of. That's how the posture flows. Thank you.